very happy day, friends, to you all. Yesterday, it finally snowed in Salt Lake. I've been waiting for that day to happen for like 2 months now, but finally we got like 10 freaking inches of snow. I'm so excited. Salt Lake gets so turned when it snows. A little bit later on in the video, I actually want to chat a bit about my planning process and how I've been tackling that lately. But right now, we're going to go down into a hole, a place called Graffiti Rock, and explore it there because I think it will look so sweet in the snow.
This is lovely Mount Olympus. Here we have a way down to our location that the locals have made, I guess. We're gonna go down into here and try to avoid serious injury. Oh yeah, oh that was super intense, Christina. Whoa, there's also a path right there, but this is way more exciting. Oh gosh, oh Jesus. We've covered 2% of the trail. We already have a casualty. Okay, that's a lot worse than I thought. We're gonna go that way. All right. This is the long way. This is stupid. My boots looser. I hate being an adult.
There's so much snow.
Whoa. It's like a canal.
That is art. Look, I'm gonna mess up the art.
Yours is crazy. This is the hill we would have come down if we were rogue badasses, but not today.
No, not today, Satan, not today.
This is where one can engage in any number of exciting activities, such as playing pretend playhouse or smoking a lot of weed. I don't know. This snow is very soft and we're worried about it. We're gonna fall into a river.
I don't understand.
Christina, it's moving around. I think you're stepping on some sort of living being.
Oh my gosh, what if it was a person?
It's a body. Snow's kind of scary if you think about it, because you don't always know what's under it. And in Utah, the terrain shifts all over the place. It's very rapid shifting, like whoa, like that. Like the terrain does that. Whoa! Did you feel it? You don't want to fall into a hole and not be found. Huh?
Why is it so soft?
I don't know, but get away from it.
So right here is actually a spot where the youth like to do what's called shooting the tube, which is where they take a piece of plywood, block that hole, back up all this water, and after about 5 minutes or so, after lining up as the youth do, they release said board, and then this water that was backed up goes straight through that tube, underneath the highway to the other side where the dog park that I usually take Cooper to, and in the summer Cooper and I always see the youth shoot the tube. It's a horrible idea, and I'm surprised people don't get brain injuries from doing said shooting the tube.
All it takes is one rusty nail and your leg's gone.
This is another perspective of where the youth like to shoot the tube in the summertime. We are home now from our snowy adventure. I don't know if I ever showed you the progress of our bedroom. We have a new bed, which is very exciting. Our mattress has lived on the floor for the entirety of our marriage, but that shelf right there is going to be the new home to about 6 new plants, which I'm so excited about. I love getting new plants. I have a plant over there, like 10,000 plants in our living room. I just love plants so much. Anyway, the whole point behind this video is to share with you how I make my plans. I feel like I'm always hungry to make new plans and execute on those plans, and it's taken me a while to figure out this workflow that I have. So I wanted to share that with you in the hopes that it can help you make new plans, execute on those plans, and basically break the earth with all of your plans. All of my planning starts with my MacBook Pro. The reason being is because when I'm brainstorming, I feel like I can type way quicker than I can tap, but any app that I have ever used and that I will ever use for planning has to have an iOS component because I want to be able to have access to it at all times. Recently, I've been using the Trello app. I'm a huge fan of how it organizes things. Before, I was using Google Keep, and I really liked Google Keep's interface. The only thing it was lacking was organization, which is kind of like a massive deal when you're planning new things. So the first thing that I like to do within Trello is write the day and the video title that I'm thinking of doing. It's always subject to change because something more interesting might come up, but in the beginning of the month, I like to roughly sketch out what my plans are for making videos. Putting a specific date has really actually helped me because it gives me a deadline. I'm a very competitive kind of person. person, so it gives me something to achieve for and a goal to hit. So over here you'll see basically what my plans were for January. I have the date that I wanted to post it, and I actually have the due date. This is something that I really like that Trello does. It'll actually like tell you like, hey, you're missing your deadline. And if you come up really short and you don't hit your deadline, what it'll actually do, so let's change this to today at 10 a.m. It'll make it red, and that stresses me out. So I'll either change the date and just kind of readjust accordingly, or I just have to freaking execute and just do what I need to do. So after I've mapped out the entire month's worth of videos, I'll take each video and kind of deconstruct it. I'll maybe type out some thumbnail ideas, some of the footage that I want to shoot in specific, like B-roll shots that I want to make sure that I get, and I'll type out a rough structure of the order of things that I want to shoot. I feel like I may overplan just a little bit whenever I'm typing everything out, but I always want to make sure that I'm getting everything out of my brain onto the paper, because when I'm out and about shooting, I don't want to have to worry about, oh, did I forget any details that I was thinking of? Everything is just typed out. I found this to be a very natural workflow for what I do in specific, whether it's planning new trips to new places or planning new videos. This has actually helped me a tremendous amount. So if you're a creator and you don't have a workflow of your own just yet, give this one a try. Trello is actually free, so you don't have to pay to try it out. And if you have a workflow that you already have, comment it. Do you use another app that I should maybe try out? Do you prefer to write things out in like a Moleskine notebook, or do you tap things out or type things out? Whatever your preference, comment it below. I'm always interested in trying out new productivity organizational apps. With all that said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. My husband James and I love to adventure, and we make videos about creativity. Hopefully we can teach you a little bit about what we are learning about said creativity. Have a fantastic day, night, afternoon, wherever you are. We will see you in the next one. Bye.
Oh my god. Oh yeah! Oh.